Good morning, everyone. Back again. Happy Monday. Hope you had a really good weekend. If you're watching this, you can see that I'm in my dressing gown. And this is becoming something that I really like to do. Just jump on here after I do some journaling and have a tea and just talk about some training ideas and get my head moving, which is cool, which is good. And I can share that with you. So it's brilliant. And I've noticed from the views that we're getting on podcasts and YouTube, and I'm putting it everywhere, that, it's being well received in some of the comments that I'm getting. So it's fantastic. And so first of all, something I want to talk to you about quickly, that my mentorship program is again open for applications for the next cohort round. Still have one-to-one slot available as well. And this program just keeps getting better and better and better. And I mean, I'm going to say that obviously, but in 18 months, we're close to nearly 40 graduates. And that's a cumulative of nearly 10,000 hours of, not 10,000, 1,000 hours of mentoring, not 10,000. That's what I'm shooting for, 10,000 in 5 years. So, my ambition for the program. So, if you want to get involved in that, if you're on Facebook, drop a comment below. If you're on the podcast or you're on YouTube, head to the link below, and there is the direct application form that you can get involved in. And I look forward to hearing from you. It's going to start in the next month or so, and we'll get after it. But today is all about Netflix and training. It's an analogy I've thought about for a while, and it's something that I feel needs to be spoke about. And it was prompted a post from someone who I worked with last week, and I privately mentor him one-to-one and help him with his coaching programs. He's a GA coach over in Ireland and doing really, really well. And when I say really, really well, what I mean is the willingness and openness to learn and apply and let go of some previous associations. That's doing really well, because as soon as you open your mind, you can see the world differently, and that's something that is wonderful and a key trait I look for in my mentorship program. So bear that in mind. We don't want any stray dogs. So Netflix and training, right? So let's talk about this. What happens when you get on Netflix? You're excited, you set up your account. You're like, wow, there's so many things to watch. And I don't know about you. I mean, the other day I was sat there with my girlfriend and we had about an hour plus free. It's like, oh, let's just chuck something on Netflix. And 30 minutes later, we still haven't found anything, because we were paralyzed by choice. And it was really depressing, because I say depressing loosely. It was frustrating because we'd just finished the new Ozark series, and that's sick. So we had found something, we binged it, and we really enjoyed it and got loads of satisfaction from it, loads of enjoyment, loads of gains. And then we're stuck, couldn't find anything. So how does this relate to training? So when we're relating this to training, think about it. Ideal program design, you have an abundance of ways in which you can skin the cat, and people say skin the cat multiple ways, and they use it as a leveler, as a permission granting statement, as a I'll do it my way, you do it your way, and there's no conflict in between, which is fantastic. But the truth is there's so many. But what do you have? You have an abundant choice of exercises, tools, and devices and things that you could get stuck writing training programs, because you can't, in your mind, you can't let go of something that's here to allow you to see something that's here. And one of the biggest things that we do in the program is helping people create frameworks and draw conclusions about what are the fundamental things that we just need to match up and marry up to move a process forward. I don't care what exercises you use, but your fundamental understanding of training program design needs to be there. And just like Netflix, you know, who's gone down a Netflix hole? Sorry, you end up with all the Bollywood movies. I've been there. You go right down to the end, and you're like, I've literally just fried my brain trying to find something that, you know, I'm watching a film that I don't even know the languages now. Like, it's a sad state of affairs, and that's what happens with training, because then you will try a new thing and you will give it a go, but you won't give it the legs of which you need to in order to create and see adaptation. I'm a big frameworks person. I like frameworks. I like models of which we can work within. And I was talking to the legacy group, the Sportland Nation, shout out if you're listening, last week, about the importance of frameworks in life, in training and everything. The reason why we need frameworks is because we need to put data through them. And you probably have a few working frameworks that you already sort of use, but write them out and have a look at them, and then put data through them, and not just numerical data, but all information through it, to see how robust it is and where it starts cracking and breaking, because then you're going to get a real coherent process. And because your goal is to find that binge worthy series, your goal is to find that process that just lands, that fulfills all your needs that you need. If you're an action guy, if you're a comedy guy, if you're a drama, if you're a thriller guy, then you know you need a real good leading cast, like a male, you need a leading lady, you need a villain. Okay, so in terms of training, what do you need? You need your primary goal, you need your secondary goal, you need your supporting goals, and within those, what you need is the KPIs that match those. So if our primary goal is to win a game, then we've got technical and tactical, which as an S&C, let's move to the side. But then we have the prerequisite physical abilities to deliver that technical and tactical game. So there's our KPI. And what does that look like? Does it look like max velocities? Is that a key important, or is it max punching power, or, you know, whatever those KPIs can become? But you need to create those and build a staggered framework so you can actually implement and just go and train and go and get it done and put data through it and see how much you need to do that. And if you go over to my Instagram today, I put up a post of literally a whiteboard session of gym and field, and we worked for a whole hour in reorganizing and re-navigating the thought process around training, to remove that isolated approach and understand that, you know, if you've only got 8 sessions in a pre-season, then, you know, you need to be hitting your ROPS in multiple different ways in order to do that, and understanding how it all blends together, and direct and indirect transfer and everything like that is going to allow you to move forward. So hopefully this little story of Netflix and training and the parallels has landed for you today, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know. I like to keep these quite short. Let me know if you want some more guests to come back on. For now, I'm really enjoying just talking to you guys and airing my thoughts, a bit of a selfish document of my own process and progress and moving forward. But let me know what you want to hear me talk about, and we will do that. So I was going to say get your shit together, but I'm not. I'm going to say have a wonderful day, have a brilliant Monday, and I'll speak to you soon.